Welcome back, everybody. Today's topic is going to be on number sentences. Now, before we start, I have here a table that shows keywords for the operations for the word problems in the number sentences. You can look at this as a reference before we start. If you're having any trouble memorizing or any difficulties with these words when you read them in word problems, this will help you tremendously. Even if you don't use it for this lesson, it will be useful for other subjects and other topics in math in the future. So I highly recommend that if you don't do the problems, which is okay, write this down in your notebook. If you got a notebook at home, write it down, because you can look at this when you do other word problems in math later in the school year. Okay, so whether you use it today or not for this video, it's okay. This is something you can use for future reference in any subject in math. Okay, as you can see, I wrote addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and equals. Now, I'm not going to go through all of them because, like I said, this is for your reference. So you can pause the video, take a screenshot, you can print it. If you don't have a printer, it's okay. Like I said, get your notebook out, copy them down, and then you can use them for future reference. So this table here is just to help you with the operations that we're going to be doing today. I'm not going to go back to it once we start. It's just here for your reference so it can help you. So like I said, make sure you jot down anything that you think will help you for the future. Okay? Now, let's take a look at the problems I have for you now. Looking at the directions for the number sentences, they say, rewrite each number sentence using numerals and symbols. So I've got 5 examples here that we're going to go over. And then upon finishing these 5, I have a bonus activity with 5 different ones that are similar to this, but not exact. So let's just take a look at number 1. Number 1 says, find the sum of 6 and 4 and then take away 2. So we know what the word sum means, so we're not going to go into that. So we're going to take the sum of 6 and 4, which is 6 plus 4, which equals 10. And then we're going to take the answer of 10 and take away 2. So then we're going to write 10 minus 2 equals 8. And that's how you do number 1. So numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5 will be the same. Number 2 says, find the product of 3 and 2, and then take away 5. So like I said, if you looked at the chart that I gave previously on the video, you know that the product means you're going to multiply 3 times 2, which equals 6. And then you're going to take away 5 from that answer. So you're going to have 6 take away 5 equals 1. Number 3 says, divide 21 by the difference between 18 and 19. Now, this is a very good one because you have to read it carefully. And it's actually not quite following the order that you're reading this in. So again, if you want to justify that you're a proficient reader and have excellent comprehension skills, this is a very good example right here. So this is divide 21 by the difference between 18 and 19. You can't divide 21 by anything because we don't know what we're dividing by. That's where you need to read the next part of the sentence, where it says, by the difference between 18 and 19. Now we know what difference means. It means to subtract. Again, you have to read this carefully because the way the numbers are set up here, you're not going to be able to subtract 18 from 19. In other words, you can't write 18 take away 19 because you can't do that. It's impossible. So again, you have to think. You have to take 19 and then subtract it from 18, which equals 1. Now you have the answer to divide 21 by. So now you're going to take 21 and divide it by 1, which equals 21. And that's your answer for number 3. Number 4 says, find 2 more than 5 plus 8. And again, similar to number 3, it's not quite following the order. So in order to find 2 more, you're going to have to add 5 plus 8. Now this one you can write in the way it looks here because it's addition. So you're going to write 5 plus 8, which equals 13. Now that we have 13, we're going to find 2 more, which is basically 13 plus 2, which equals 15. And that's your answer for number 4. Number 5 says, find the product of 5 times 9 less than 3. So again, we know what the word product means. So we're going to take 5 times 9, which equals 45, and then take 45, and then less than 3 in the next part of the sentence basically means you're going to take 45 and subtract 3, which gives you the answer of 42. And that's your answer for number 5. Now these number sentences are just an activity just to help you learn and understand what some of the mathematical terms are and the phrases that they use. And again, I put that chart up at the beginning because I know it's very difficult to memorize. These are not words we use very often. So I wanted to have that for you as a reference and a guide. And like I said, even if you don't use it on this video or for these activities, it's okay. It's something that you can use in the future for other math topics where you have word problems and such. Okay, so again, make sure you have that written down or you get that printed out to help you. Okay, now let's look at the bonus activity now. Here's the bonus activity. The directions are exactly the same, so I'm not going to read through it. I will go ahead and read through problems 1 through 5 just to kind of give you a hand. And again, as you're doing these, you can look at the chart I gave you at the beginning of the video as a guide. And I will not have an answer key up at the end of this video. So if you'd like to see how you did, please send your answers to me. And I would love to make a video showing your work and seeing how you did. Number 1 says, find 5 times as much as the sum of 6 and 2. Number 2, find the sum of 4 and 3 and then divide by 9. Number 3, multiply 3 and 7 and then multiply the product by 7. Number 4, find 5 less than 18 and then take the difference from 22. And number 5, add 6 to the difference between 7 and 9. So again, just like what I showed you earlier on the previous examples, these 5 are going to do the exact same thing. Don't give, just write the number sentences for each one. And again, if you would like to see how you did, please send it to me and I will be happy to make a video. And as always, if you can print this, awesome. If you can't, no worries. Write it down, and please write the problem out too. Write it down on a piece of paper, write it neatly, take a photo, take a picture of it, and then you can send it out to me. And as always, thank you again for watching my video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thank you once again for joining in today's lesson. Please message me through Facebook Messenger, or you can email me at jollyformore@gmail.com to learn more about my online tutorial service. Please leave a comment down below. If you know someone interested in hiring an online tutor, share this video. And if you would like to get a bell notification for all my newest videos, please subscribe to my channel. I look forward to seeing you again in my next video. And until then, please be safe out there. Have a great day.